Let me start with something simple. Most people don't ruin their lives with one big mistake. They ruin it slowly, quietly, almost politely. They wake up, they go about their day, they do what they're supposed to do, and yet they're tired all the time. They can't concentrate. And no matter how much they earn, money never seems to stay. Now here's the uncomfortable part. It's not because they're unlucky. It's not because the world is unfair, and it's not because they lack potential. It's because of one small decision they make every single day, often before they're fully awake. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. My name is Kai, and I spend way too much time thinking about relevant motivation topics. And if you're someone who feels drained, distracted, and frustrated that your effort doesn't seem to translate into progress, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Now let me challenge an assumption right away. Most people believe success is about doing more discipline, more hustle, more motivation. But that's rarely the real issue. The real issue is how they start their day. Here's the decision. You begin your day reacting instead of deciding. That's it. No drama, no mystery. You wake up and immediately check your phone, your messages, your notifications, the news, other people's demands. Before you've decided anything for yourself, you've already agreed to live inside someone else's agenda. And that one habit sets off a chain reaction. Energy isn't just physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's directional. When you wake up and flood your mind with noise, your brain immediately shifts into response mode. Now, you might be thinking, Kai, that's just how modern life works. Yes, and that's exactly why so many people are exhausted. Because reaction burns energy faster than intention. When you react all morning, your stress hormones rise. Your mind feels scattered. Your body prepares for problems that don't actually exist. By lunchtime, you're tired, not from effort, but from unnecessary mental friction. Jim Rohn used to say, don't major in minor things. Most people do that before breakfast. Focus isn't something you find, it's something you protect. Every time you start your day responding to notifications, you teach your brain a lesson. What's urgent is more important than what's important. And over time, that rewires you. Deep work feels harder. Thinking feels uncomfortable. Long-term goals feel vague. This is where it gets really interesting. Your brain doesn't lose focus randomly. It adapts to the environment you give it. If your mornings are fragmented, your thinking becomes fragmented. You can't build a focused life on scattered beginnings. Now let's talk about money, because this habit shows up there too. Financial success depends on two things: long-term thinking, emotional control. Reaction mode destroys both. When you're mentally tired, you spend emotionally. When you're stressed, you choose convenience. When you're distracted, you don't plan. So money leaks, not because you're careless, but because you're constantly making decisions from fatigue. Small purchases, forgotten subscriptions. Just this once, spending. Over time, the cost is enormous. Jim Rohn said, we must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Reaction chooses regret, quietly. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have the luxury of slow mornings. Fair point. This isn't about adding hours, it's about reclaiming minutes. Even 10 intentional minutes before reaction changes the direction of your day, because the first decision sets the tone. Here's what most people don't realize. Reaction feels productive. It feels responsible. It feels safe. But it keeps you living at the surface of your life. Decision requires pause. Pause requires courage. Courage requires ownership. And ownership is uncomfortable. That's why most people avoid it. Let me make this practical. Rule 1. No input before intention. Before you consume anything, ask, what kind of person do I need to be today? Rule 2. Choose one priority, not 10. 1. Progress comes from focus, not frenzy. Rule 3. Delay reaction. Your phone will wait. The world will survive. Your future depends on this pause. There was a time when I believed being busy meant being productive. I started my days reacting. I ended them exhausted. and I couldn't understand why progress felt slow. When I changed how my mornings began, my life didn't explode with success, but it stopped leaking. Energy stabilized, thinking sharpened, decisions improved. Sometimes improvement isn't dramatic, it's quiet and permanent. This is where it all comes together. Your life does not move in the direction of your goals. It moves in the direction of your habits. And your habits are shaped by your first decision of the day. Control the beginning, and you influence the ending. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a new personality. You don't need a breakthrough. You need to stop surrendering your mornings. Because success isn't built in moments of intensity. It's built in moments of choice. If this helped you think differently, like the video. If you want more ideas like this, subscribe. And remember, small disciplines, practiced daily, create extraordinary lives. Choose wisely, especially in the morning.